You were when a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. Oh, it's time to bleed. Mop Mosley, salute. Viva tu vida, was good, brother. Anwar Willis, Eric Holt, Jose Diaz, Stephen Lamont Hawkins, King Jr., Adrian Vett, Brandon Curry Williams, salute. CB Sports TV in the building, salute. Duke Tide, Simon Bridgman, the brothers, UK in the building, Black Alpha, Ghost, was good, man. Kevin Dunbar, Bert, was good. Fred Rose, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Just throw that up there for a second. Pavagana Principles, Reggie Milligan, Jay Gibson. Ooh, jumped on me. Jumped on me crazy. Jelly Bean. What's good, fam? Ooh-wee. Rashawn Hudson, salute. The real DJ Adam B. Good, salute. God, I'm sorry. Shin C, salute. Well, I'm going to get to cooking early. I'm going to salute the family as I see them coming in. Devontae Moore, salute. Ooh, boy. Y'all smash that like button on the way in. The Sensei, Stormy B-Man in the building. Oh, yeah. I'm going to leave this up there for a second. Y'all need to see my ugly face. Fred Rose, hit it right on the nose. Boss. Kano, Local Sports. Boricua. What's good, fam? Mitch, what up? DOG, salute. Y'all come on in here. Oh, yeah. You know, I try not to be petty, but I will gloat. Almighty Law, salute. What does Drew always say? I say it like almost every day. Black Reality TV, salute. Fred Rose on point with that. Time reveals all truth, and a lie is nothing but the long way to the truth. DP Rocker, salute. Oh, yeah. I try and tell people. I thought I was just blowing smoke and then having a tantrum. Y'all thought we was having tantrums? Alfred, what up? Y'all thought we were just having tantrums and we fanboys and everything else? Big homie Coop, what up? All you got to do with this Fury nonsense is follow the bouncing ball. Do y'all know what I mean when I say that? Did y'all remember those movies where it was a sing-along? Mansa Musa Lifestyle, salute. And then they have a bouncing ball on each word. Tay, good morning, sis. Y'all ever seen that? Yes, sir, Alfred, and I'm not going to disappoint. Brown on Boxer, salute. Ratchet since 91. Oh, yeah. Follow the bouncing ball. Tab Investments, salute. Now, how many times did you guys hear me say, look, man, if the fight between AJ and Fury was going to happen, we need a schedule, we need a date. Landed a 216 in the building. We need a date. We need all of that because this is a boxing channel and I just want to talk about the fight. Forget all of this stuff. Salute to my brother Daryl Alexander. Salute, fam. Oh, yeah, and I responded to you last night, bro. Yes, the chat resets itself. I don't know why it does that, but yeah, I willed it. There was no way around it. Dillian White had to fight somebody. He had to. Yeah. Daryl asked me, "Am I something?" He said, "You know, listen, I spoke it into existence. There was no one else for Dillian White to fight. No one else. No one else. He had to. He had to fight somebody, and Otto Wallin is the guy. I'm picking Otto to win that fight, but more on that later if we can get to it. G5 Gabe in the building. Mark Casey. Yep. Come on in here, smash the like button. This is going to be a classy gloat section. A classy gloat section. Cash, salute. Love is the word. Salute, sis. This is going to be an hour long of I told you so. I named this morning's show The Echo Chamber. You know why? Because I touched on it a little bit yesterday. Champ Side absolutely obliterated people with this yesterday. Blue Blood, everybody did their job reporting the truth. Dre Finest, salute. Jose Diaz, salute. Yo, everyone obliterated it. But you know why I'm going to stay on this? The troll killer, Mr. Shelton, in the building. You know why I'm going to stay on this? And this is the, I guess you could say, the petty side. Macadam 1, salute. Here's why I'm going to stay on this. Because for one mother effing year, the ignorant underground asylum, salute, Devontae Morse. The ignorance, World Combat Sports in a building. The level of ignorance by way of trolling, the level of lying by the trolls on the keyboards and by the trolls in the industry by way of real media, the amount of nonsense that we put up with, I'm not letting this go all the way up until fight night. No. This will come up at least 3 times a week. I'm going to remind you of this. We just found out the price. Did Deontay ever tell us the price? No. He's been the quietest one of the bunch. He hasn't been talking. Well, at least the old media, he hasn't been. He hasn't been talking. He tried to remain quiet. He said, yeah, you know what? Let me remain quiet. Third rematch, I have a rematch clause. I'm going to exercise it. And then he just went into silence. Louis Standalone, salute. He just went into silence. He was quiet, and what they say? He's depressed. How do you know? Who spoke to him? Oh, if you took a beating like that, you got to be depressed. No, if you took a beating like that, you got to be depressed. Tell me where he's depressed. Who spoke to him? Who spoke to him to say that? When did he say, you know, some fighters after they lose, they throw the mic in their face and, oh, well, I got to think about my career. And you didn't get any of that. He dapped it up with Fury, gave him a hug and gave an interview, said the better man won and left the ring. Whoa, salute. David Hodge, salute. That's what happened, right? That's what happened. G5, I'll be there listening. I'll be there listening because I'm not letting this go. I told y'all. And I knew D was on to something when he said this. Proverbs 6:31. Yet if he is caught, he must pay 7-fold, though it cost him all the wealth in his house. Dysfunctional veteran, salute. Young Merv, the cut man. Oh yeah, dysfunctional veteran, it's time to bleed. It's time to bleed. Anthony Bolton, salute. I'm going to read it again. Yet if he is caught, he must pay 7-fold, though it cost him all the wealth in his house. This is not just a meme to be funny. Time reveals all truth. Shemaine Callahan, salute. I got bought. Time reveals all truth. Shemaine Callahan, salute. I am the truth. Devontae Morse, what's good? I'm not letting this go. None of us should let this. We should be talking about this every day until fight night. J.A. Dixon, salute. Was Deontay running around animated and trolling and fighting? Nope. W.J. Luckett, salute. Cool and calm. 78 gets the interview. You know Kevin Ioli, that Sports 78 show, conspiracy theorist, right? Right? Shepherd King, salute. That's right. I've been saying this the whole time. What else y'all heard me say? I said when this arbitration, first of all, let's take it a step back. King Vonnie, salute. let's take it a step back. I'm going to start back from after the fella, show your boxing IQ, salute. After the fella in Canada exposed Glovegate and made us go back to the first fight and was like, hold on. What's going on with his gloves? That opened up the can of worms. I didn't find out. None of us found out until later, after the fight, 6 a.m, Tay Jones getting phone calls. Now, again, let me ask you something. Raymond Hughes, salute. Let me ask you something. In reference to this entire situation, who are you going to believe? Tay Jones, who was there? Tay Jones, who was there? Or everybody else making assumptions who's never had a positive thing to say about Deontay anyway? Who are you going to believe? Michael Fuller, I don't know, but I'm getting to that. I'm getting up to all of it. Because y'all know me, I got questions. Yeah, that's right. Glovegate, and you see, Glovegate came about, and if you let everyone else tell it, it was Deontay's fans. It was the LDBC. No, it was a white guy from Canada. Because truth be told, we weren't even checking for it. This guy from Canada found it, and then when we looked at it, we said, that don't look right. And then y'all went ahead and tried to tell us we're not seeing what we saw. We're like, no, look at this. And then the Mauricio Suleiman situation, and come on, dogs. And what do I say? Time reveals all truth. You're like, yo, man, you don't even want to look at this? No. Y'all are stupid. That's what he said. But I know when Labarbi got beat by Togo, and he heard something about those gloves was on his desk. We was like, he just don't want to deal with it? Fine. All right, fine. Look at what's going on with the WBC right now as we speak. And you going to tell me it's not a racial element? Time reveals all truth. Right? So now, here we are. D said this months ago. We didn't know what the price was. We just knew that they went to arbitration and won. Now, let me ask y'all a question. Why do you think D even won the arbitration? I saw Bert put it in the chat a second ago. Because documentation beats conversation. If D did not have a contract or a leg to stand on, we wouldn't even be arguing this. D would have fought last year already. Oh, Mike, I gotta get my Cash App back up. They did some funny style stuff with me. I gotta redo my Cash App. Cash App is weird. I'll have it up though. Mac of the South, salute, fam. Unique Dawn, hey, how are you? I'll have my Cash App back up soon. Don't worry about it. I'll have it up soon. Much appreciated, fam. So, that's right, Macadon won the paperwork. I always say, document. These things that I say, this is not just clever lines, if you even think they're clever. Yeah, Jerome Truitt, yeah, Cash App is weird. It's weird, man. So I'm going to go ahead and set mine up again. And the second they act weird again, you know. They're not just fancy sayings. It's words to live by. Think about it. Think about it. Arbitration. Why did he have to go to arbitration in the first place? Because this man did not want the fight. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me at some point, everybody in the chat, at some point, did y'all not see a debate or get into a debate with somebody that said, when you're saying, yo, he has a contractual obligation to fight Deontay again. Well, Fury don't want to fight him. Well, why not? because he beat him so easy the second time and he literally won the first fight, he don't need to fight him again. Cedric Taylor, salute. Huh? How many times have y'all seen or have actually had conversations like that? Well, if I beat him that bad, I wouldn't want to fight him again because I beat him so easy. This is boxing. This ain't a mercy. This is a no mercy sport. Black Cloud, salute. Tell me y'all haven't either had conversations like that or seen them. Joe, what up? Which makes zero sense. You know why? First of all, if it's an easy fight, go get it done. It's an easy payday. Speaking of payday, you're in the red. You're in the red with Bob Arum. Y'all saw it. Prolific One, salute. Y'all saw it. He was on Fred's show. Shout out to Barbershop Conversation. No doubt, Michael Fuller. I appreciate you, fam. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Jamal Davis, salute. He said he's in the red, which means Bob Arum has made no money with Tyson Fury. He's in the negative. This is after the first Wilder fight. He signs with Bob Arum. He gets 2 fights in between. He gets his ass destroyed by Otto Violent. Had a cut over his eye and everything. Fights Wilder in a rematch. Wins that, and he's still in the red. Rashad Livingston, salute. He's still in the red. So wouldn't it make sense to fight Deontay so you can probably at least break even? None of this made sense. It never made sense. 88 Sports Talk in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He said, while the mindset is different and Fury knows it. Exactly. He knows he can't beat this man on a fair playing field. We're going to know 2 seconds in the first round of the third fight because he's going to be on his bike. But I hope he runs to the center of the ring like he did in the rematch because he's going to get his ass destroyed. My brother, New Fat Boy Fitness in the building. He said, just showing some love, cooking, fam. No doubt I'm on the job, fam. None of this made sense. These clowns wanted to take their win and run. That's what they wanted to do. But all we kept saying was what? He has a contract. Do y'all realize, and I'm talking to the Fury fans right now, do y'all realize this man, we're here because he did not want the fight because he was trying to get out of a contract, which is nothing new for him. Nothing new. This is what he does. This is what he does. He does not keep his word. I'm lying? Fury keeps his word? Yeah, right.
Hi guys, as you already know, October 29th Revenge against Fury is cancelled due to whatever issue this time Fury has. Screw it, I will move forward and I will keep you posted when and against whom my next fight is going to be staged. I will rely on information from the sanctioning bodies, how they will move on with the titles that currently Fury has. I will keep you posted.
Never mind that shit.
That fight never happened, by the way. They had press conferences and everything else. They had press conferences and everything else. They had press conferences and everything else. The fight never happened. The fight never happened. Kane the bad guy, salute. Bro, you know what? Every time we're talking about something that proves us correct, every time we're addressing something, social injustice, we expose somebody from those mountains in Europe lying. They do weird stuff, like not set out notifications. I'll show them, but all I can tell y'all is, y'all know what time I come on. If I'm not going to come on, usually I let y'all know the day before. but you know, Stephen C. Salute. The expert genius in the building. Salute. So this is a lot of hurdles for a person that lost the first fight and was stopped in the second fight. And that's interesting because I've seen a lot of articles, too many for me to count, where it says that Deontay was knocked out in the rematch. Language is important, family. Was Deontay knocked out or did his corner stop it? There's a big difference. There's a big difference. Language is important. I have spoken to people that's heard me talking about boxing, and they say, yeah, man, oh yeah, Deontay was knocked out in the second fight. I said, no, he wasn't. They said, yeah, he was knocked out. I said, no. No. It was a technical knockout. It was stopped. Well, isn't that the same thing? No. And I'm talking to a person that obviously doesn't know, and I have to explain it to him. And they've always said, oh, I heard or I read he was knocked out. Donnie Side, salute. Yeah, I know, Donnie Side. The Cash App is a weird place, man. It's a weird place. I had 2 issues with them, and one of which I had got a lawyer involved, and I had to sick the authorities on their ass. And normally, I don't want to get all the way into it, but normally there's no one to talk to over there, and it's like, you know, if you have a problem, press this, and they give you some instructions. I said, no, how about this? I'm gonna press this phone number and call my lawyer. And next, you know, I'm on a 3-way call with somebody from Cash App, and they ain't want no smoke. So I'm gonna do business with them one more time. One more time. But I had to Volts UK salute. I had to, you know, legal action. I don't play with people. I don't. And it's important for people not to play with me. I fight different. I don't play with people. I don't play. Cash App, I had 2 issues with them. I don't play with them. Salute to my sensei, Stormy B-Man, in the building. He said, first Max Kellerman fired, now Fury comes clean. Boxing gods are real. Drew, I'm grabbing my plate for this roast. Absolutely, bro. We're going through all of it. I'm trying to go in order the best way I can. Best way I can. Now, the sensei mentions the boxing gods. Now, COVID and everything else, you know, everything happened, you know. But when things slowly started to open up, there was no way around this. This man, and y'all heard Tate Jones, shout out to Tate Jones, who fights tonight. Y'all heard him say, we could have had this fight last October. He didn't do it. They could have had the fight in December. Y'all know what he was trying to do in December. We heard Carlos Takam, Ajit Caballel, Southern T Boxing in the building. It's good. We heard all of this stuff. And we was like, hold on. D's right there. Remember when D said, y'all, I don't need an audience? Y'all remember that? You know what I'm saying? We don't need no audience. Who said they needed an audience? Warren and Aaron. Divine Sense Boxing in the building. D said, I don't need no audience. I don't need that. PGH, what up? They needed an audience because they needed to make their money back. They invested a lot of money. The Dazzling Urbanite, salute. They invested a lot of money in Tyson Fury. And I'm leaving this meme I made up for a reason. We are having the last laugh. And it started with the arbitration. Jay, salute. We were trolled. We were made fun of. We were called stupid black Superman, salute. All of that. We were lied on. We were lied on. They lied for Fury. The media protected Fury. And then when slowly things started to come about, what did they do? Stephen A. Snitch. Just step aside. That's how it's done. No. That's how you do things. Where's he at now? Salute the champ side. I am Trill Will in the building. He did a 2-hour stream last night. Should Stephen A. Snitch apologize? Yes. Just off a general principle. He's not gonna. But he should say sorry for a couple of reasons. Now, I didn't watch the stream. I'm going to watch the replay. He should apologize for speaking on something he's not educated on. He should apologize for being a company man because he know damn well ESPN told him to say that. And I played a video where he said 2 things I do when I get out of bed in the morning. Find out how I can make my boss money and find out how I can get some of it. Did he not say that? Mr. P. Depp, salute. Stephen A. Snitch said that. So how do you make your boss money? You do what he tells you to do. You get online. You get on live and tell your brother Deontay, step aside. That's how it's done. Knowing that this man I know he had a contract. That's what the arbitration was about. You go to arbitration because you're fighting for something that you feel you deserve. And all I said was, I asked Tay, I said, so y'all have a contract? He said, yup. He signed it. It's all signed. I don't know what this is about. I said, all right. So if he has a contract, legally he can't get out of it. This should be open and shut. But you know, people be on payrolls and, Tyson Fury does rub elbows with the mob. But, I don't know. They're looking for loopholes, but I don't know. Y'all remember that? And what happened? Oh, that's right. Yeah, Stephen A. Snitch did Max Kellerman dirty. But time reveals all truth because Max Kellerman wasn't in good graces with me as far as boxing was concerned. He wasn't in good graces with me any goddamn way. So I don't care what happened to him. What happens is when you're on the wrong side of history, these villains, I call them villains, they all start turning on each other. Self-preservation. ESPN, right? Let me go here for a second. ESPN trips on their own words habitually. Y'all remember this? I got receipts. Y'all remember that? It's finally happening. Deontay Wilder has accepted terms to fight Anthony Joshua heavyweight world title. Look at the date on that. June 11th, 2018. Did we miss that fight? Did we miss the fight? These cats been lying to us since Jesus was born. Jeffrey Lopez, salute, fam. This behavior is not new. It's not. So I'm reminding people all the way up until fight night. I'm going to remind you. Don't back off now. I'm already reading people saying, oh, well, they're jumping ship. I never said I hated Deontay. I'm reading things like this. I can't believe it. Wait a minute. Hold on. You never said you hated Deontay. All right, maybe you never said that, but I've seen every Instagram post. I've seen you in our chats. If I mess up and end up on another stream, or I want to see what this some guy talking boxing, I want to see what he's talking before I condemn him or her. And they're doing a live stream and they're going BBG salute and they're going off about Deontay, and I see you in the chat, bum squad, all this, that, and the third, and then you pop up and now your energy's changing on the way to this third fight. Nope. I saw you already. Stay your ass over there. You only got one time to show me who you are. One time. Don't tell me that you never hated Deontay, but I've never seen you write one thing positive about him or say anything positive about him. Not one. Dwayne Price, salute. Cursor in the building, salute. Stay your ass on that side of the street. There's no problem. Just stay over there. Just stay over there. Ain't no beef. Just stay over there. Don't come around me with it. The battle lines are drawn. That's where you stay. Tay Jones in the building. Stay over there. That's it. There's no discussion, because the discussion we've had these discussions since COVID. Y'all been shitting on Deontay since he lost. I seen every last one of you. Stay over there. That's all. Stay over there and take this ass whooping like an adult. Because I already know what the conversation is going to be. Yeah, Fury lost, but you see, he's not making no excuses. He just said the better man won. I'm telling y'all. Didn't I tell y'all? Von D Gaming, Antonio Hambrick, salute. Didn't I tell y'all? Anthony Jones, salute. That when this fight is over, it's still not over. Didn't I tell y'all that? Remember? Do you remember when I said that? When the fight is over, this third fight, when this is over, it's still not over. Didn't I tell y'all? I remember I said that, and I'm saying it again. When this third fight is over, it's not over. Now let me ask y'all a question. Art man in the building. Let me ask y'all a question. Has Tay Jones been wrong yet? Have I been wrong yet? If there's something I'm unsure about, I'm going to ask the question, is this, and that? Is this happening? If I'm not sure, you'll know I'm not sure, because I'll let you know. I'm not sure, but. I'm telling you, when this third fight is over, it's not over. Y'all mad at Deontay now for winning in arbitration? Listen to, language is important, ladies and gentlemen. They said that Deontay got in the way of undisputed. How is that possible when they had a legally binding contract? They never once said. How many times did ESPN even mention arbitration? You know when they mentioned it? When he lost. When Fury lost the arbitration, they mentioned that he lost the arbitration, and then they blamed D for getting in the way of undisputed. Not the other way around. They didn't say, and this is ESPN, American ESPN, all right? They didn't say, I don't understand what Fury's doing. He beat him so easy the second time. Just fight him. I think you could win it. Get it out the way so you can rock and roll to undisputed. He could have fought him in December. He could have fought him in October. Why is he in arbitration? Something seems strange. And then all we had to do is say, yo, look, he's in the red with Bob Arum. Bob Arum should be pushing him in the ring since he won so easy. You don't want to return on your investment, or do you want to protect your investment? If Bob Arum felt Manny Pacquiao could beat Floyd Mayweather so easy, why wasn't he throwing his ass in the ring? Trick Nolte in the building. Why wasn't he throwing his ass in the ring? Why did that fight take 5 years to happen? He was protecting his investment. Why is it that when he got a hold of Tyson Fury, he didn't throw him in the ring with Deontay Wilder right away? Got him 2 fights in between. And then got Wilder when he knew he could. Then got put Fury in the ring with Wilder when he knew he could win it. This isn't a mistake. He knew he won't be able to. What he did in the second fight, he knows that he won't be able to do it in the third. Protecting his investment. Tell me I'm wrong. Go ahead and tell me I'm wrong. Hi, haters. Y'all know I'm not wrong. Y'all know I'm not wrong. None of this made sense. If Deontay beat somebody twice, put it like this. Okay. D. Richardson, salute. He beat Ortiz twice. If he decided to fight him a third time, I'd be like, at this point, go ahead and do it. Chris Chandler, salute. Eric, salute. Go ahead and do it. You did it twice, right? You did it twice. Go ahead and do it. I was nervous the first fight. There was controversy that they made up. Oh, they cheated for him. He was really knocked out. I said, he knocked him out. Whatever. Signed to fight him again. I said, what the hell is he doing? I did not want, I'm not even going to hold you on that. I ain't even going to lie to you. I ain't want to take that second fight. Ortiz is dangerous. Macadocious Mac of the South in the building. Salute, fam. He says, real talk. We on the job, brother. Salute to you. I didn't want him to take that second fight, and guess what? He didn't have to do it, but he did it. Knockout. So if there was a contractual obligation where he had to take a third fight, and he was doing everything but take that third fight, me being who I am, I'd be like, yo, what's up with that, man? I mean, you beat him twice by knockout. What's going on? TJ Boxing and Sports, salute. You know what I wouldn't be saying? I wouldn't be saying, nah, man, he knocked him out twice. He don't need to fight him again. He don't need to fight him again. You know what I did say? I said, look, Manny Pacquiao got a draw with Marquez and got a gift in the second fight. He don't need to fight this guy again. He ain't listen to me, and look what happened. Joe Gagliardi, salute. Corey Duran, salute. Oh, no doubt. Oh, word, I'm in Dubai. Blessings, man. Look, I love boxing, and that's all I want to do is talk it. That's all, man. I appreciate you. We ringing bells here. And all we doing is talking boxing. Ain't no hate here. There is hate, though. I hate Tyson Fury. I hate Tyson Fury. I hate his behavior because I used to appreciate him in the ring. I used to. And then I started finding things out about him. The man lacks character. And he's a liar and he's a cheater. And it's been proven. Tony's Reviews in the building. So let's go to this. These are things we had to deal with. Tyson Fury says he will never fight Deontay Wilder again, says Aaron. This was January 13th of this year. Tyson Fury has told his promoter Bob Arum that he will never fight Deontay Wilder again for the things he said about him following his 7-round TKO defeat February last year. WBC heavyweight champion Fury and Wilder are in a mediation process right now over the controversial rematch. The Bronze Bomber is old. Highlight that. Old. Fury and Arum both believe the contract has run out. Do y'all remember this? Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? We had to deal with that lie for how many months? The contract ran out. The contract ran out. What? The contract ran out. I'm sorry. So COVID didn't happen. Man, people couldn't get evicted. They had to keep the lights on because people couldn't go to work. You can't make no money if you couldn't work from your house. You couldn't pay your bills. You had to figure out how to eat, but they kept your lights on, they kept your gas on. So everything stopped, but this contract had a date on it. And I said, what was the date? Kane, I'm going to get to that, brother. Oh, yeah, I got it all. I got it all. So I'm like, hold on. What? How the hell? What was the date on the contract? When did it run out? He said the contract ran out, so they no longer owe Wilder the trilogy fight. It's important that Fury not face. It's important. Look at this. It's important that Fury not face Wilder next because he's got a big paying fight with Anthony Joshua that he is looking to take in June. June. Right? June. I stopped there for a reason.
This is a video to Eddie Hearn and all his supporters of AJ. We're not bothered about Anthony Joshua one iota. And here's what you can do. If he wants a fight in June, get it ready for June, Eddie. We'll take him as a warm-up fight him. We value Anthony Joshua that much, we'll take him as a warm-up fight in June. So get your arse in gear, get everything needs doing done, and we'll take him in June. We'll have the first fight with him. Because Tyson is fighting twice this year, but we'd like AJ to be the first one on the butcher's block. So get your arse in gear, mate. Wave your magic wand and let's get this fight started. Because nobody's bothered about you or AJ in any way, shape or form. AJ up first, chopping block June. And if you can't put up, shut up. Do that.
Shall I continue? With Wilder's punching power, he could separate Fury from his senses if he lands one of those big right hands. We saw what happened to Fury in the first fight in 2018. Wilder knocked Fury down in the 12th, but somehow he could get up after receiving a count while he was seemingly unconscious. If Fury loses the mediation process, he's expected to be ordered to fight Wilder. Arum says he's not sure what Fury will do at that point. Does he abide by the ruling or move on to see what happens legally? Well, we found out what happens legally. Oh yeah, y'all gonna get this. Now listen to this. Arum, Fury will never fight Wilder again. Now watch this. Arum, this is Bob Arum. There's no mediation. Hold on. There's no mediation. I mean, there has been over Christmas and New Year, there was mediation. Bob told Barbershop Conversations, shout out to Fred, about the mediation process that is taking place between Tyson Fury and Wilder. I don't know. Maybe the mediator will be able to solve this situation, but we got a real problem because Tyson Fury has said to me and the mediator, not today, not tomorrow, and not ever will he fight Wilder after what Wilder said to him. He, Fury, regards is not only as a slur against him, but against the Gypsy Nation. Well, I'll be damned, said Arum about Wilder suspecting him of tampering with his gloves. So let me get this straight. Wilder said he tampered with your gloves. You tampered with your gloves, man. Man, you didn't only insult me, you insulted my entire nation. No, he's talking about you. He's talking about you, jerk. When was this conversation? He talked to Weinstein a couple of weeks ago and me over the weekend within a day or so. Few days, said Aaron, in making it known that Fury will never fight Wilder again. Wilder's unhappy, not just because of Fury's gloves, but also because of all the rabbit punches that he was getting hit with throughout the fight. Now, let me remind y'all, Fury was deducted a point. Do y'all remember that? So the rabbit punches is real. Those punches were clear to see. It says right here. They were landing on the back of Wilder's head repeatedly, and the referee failed to control that part of the fight. Now, what does that say? Is he insulting the whole Gypsy Nation by pointing out that this guy cheated and the ref didn't do his job? Or is he insulting the guy he was in the ring with? It's not an insult when it's true, right? If you sit in the middle of a room, a crowded room of people, and you blow a mad, nasty ghetto fart and everyone know it's you, you did it. You did it. It's you. You did. That's you. It's not insulting. You just violated the whole room. It's your stink ass. Fury will have to decide if he'll abide by the mediator's ruling. Why would he have to release the WBC belt, said Aaron? Then he has to decide if he wants to abide by any kind of order, said Aaron when asked what Fury would do if he loses the mediation to Wilder. I don't want to get into that, to the legalities, but the idea of anyone stopping the Fury-Joshua fight, it just can't happen. All right? You see what they're saying, right? You hear the language, right? The WBC belt isn't an issue, said Aaron. That's very important. The WBC belt isn't an issue. All right? Remember he said that. It'll be interesting to see what happens if Fury chooses to ignore the mediator's ruling if it goes on with him. Okay. Let me stop sharing that one right there. Now, listen. So love a lot. Salute. Now listen to me. To me, I interpret it as this. Bob Arum didn't want the fight because Fury didn't want the fight. They want to move on to the AJ fight because he felt with that fight, at least 2 fights, he would get a return on his investments. LeVon Brooks, salute. That's what he felt. But the mediator, if you're a mediator and you're reading things like that and you're listening to things like that, aren't you feeling disrespected? What do you mean if I order you to do what I tell you to do, you might not do it? What do you mean by that? Aaron put that on Fury. It'll be interesting to see what he will do. Cornelius, what up? Carly, salute. Smash the like button. Mark Wunderlich in the building. That's what it seems like to me. So he says it'd be interesting to see what he'll do after the ruling. And now Israel, salute. Well, we didn't know. So the arbitrator's sitting there like, if I rule, this guy better do what the F I say. The arbitrator. This guy. Him. You better do what the F I say. We shouldn't even be sitting here. That's your name. That's his name. You agreed. What is the problem? You know what the problem is? The problem is this guy is a risk. This guy, and I'm sure this came up in the arbitration. The reason why we're here is because he has a pattern. What's the pattern? Lying, cheating. Oh, he offended my family. I'll never fight him again. Well, you can't get out of a legally binding contract for hurt feelings. What else you got? He accused me of cheating. You did, Deontay? Yeah. Well, what did he do? He tampered with his gloves. How do you know that? Here's my medical records. You see this dent on my head? It's inconsistent with a boxing glove, as per that doctor or doctors. Yeah. We are boxers. We don't fight with crowbars. We don't fight with egg weights and brass knuckles. And this guy can't bust a grape. So that night, I got speed knots. I had flesh guards from my ear. There was something not right. Now that's between me and the WBC. That's something else. That's between me and him and the WBC. That's something else. But this doctor says my injuries are inconsistent with that of a boxing glove. And by the way, he's never done that, ever. He's not a knockout artist. He's never done that ever. Mr. Fury, is this true? Well, I didn't have anything in my gloves. Okay. But I'm looking at this doctor's note. Do you have a doctor's note that's contradicting what this doctor says? Well, no. All right, well, that's something y'all got to deal with. But I'm taking this evidence into consideration. Do y'all remember when Tay Jones said that there were other things that helped the arbitration move along? Y'all remember when he said that? There were other things that helped his decision? I just gave y'all a gem. I don't know when y'all are like, I don't know when y'all are gonna get it. Remember who I talked to. I ask questions, I get answers. There's more than one reason why this guy lost the arbitration. Y'all ain't gotta listen to me. Now y'all watching it play out. We have been trolled. I have been called the N-word countless times. There's no racism in boxing. Why do I have to have my chat a certain way? I'm not going anywhere else and calling people out their name. I'm not. Because I don't go anywhere when I'm not wanted. I'm good. If you have a channel, chances are I've watched your live streams or watched a few of your videos, and if I don't dig it, I leave. I don't even give it a thumbs down. I'm like, oh, okay, I ain't dealing with this, and I leave. That's it. You have my view, and that's it. I'm done. But I'm pointing out the truth, and my conversation is coming from Tay Jones, who y'all know who he talks to. I had Malik Scott on my show. Y'all know who I talk to. And again, as I said in the beginning of the show, follow the bouncing ball. Documentation beats conversation. There's a bunch of things that aren't adding up. When I say, do you actually believe Bob Arum? How many lies have we caught Bob Arum in the last decade? How many lies have we caught Eddie Hearn in the last week? What are y'all not getting? And all we say is, yo, this ain't adding up. And what do y'all resort to? Name calling. Yo, y'all fanboys. Fine, you can say all of that. What do I say? Time reveals all truth. And the truth is slowly coming out. You can suppress it, but it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. Salute to my brother Trick Noty in the building. In that super chat, he says, salute to you, Drew, and all you do. Much love to you, fam. To the chat, thank you always for acknowledging me in the chat. This boxing thing doesn't move without us. Salute to you all. No doubt, it don't. It don't. Can you imagine if we weren't here? Can you imagine that? I mean, really think about it. This is ridiculous. Imagine if we had to rely on ESPN and reading stuff for ourselves. Only a handful of us will get it. You can't ignore these contradictions unless you're a fan or an extreme hater. Salute to my brother Black Cloud in that super chat. He says, salute Drew. I never heard of a pro fighter who refused to fight somebody because they talk trash about them and Fury was paying to not fight. Thank you. How could ESPN not say that? How could they not say that after they spent the better part of 6 or 7 years dragging Floyd Mayweather? When Skip Brainless was over there, it was his job to drag Mayweather and Stephen A. Smith's job to defend him. And he couldn't even do a proper job of that. It's ridiculous. Salute to my brother G5 Gabe. He says, what's blasphemous is old media is mad at us for cooking on fighters bullshit. I'm trying to watch my language, but whatever, it is what it is. But if you hadn't got caught and it was made public, it wouldn't have shown. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. All you gotta do is sit back and watch this stuff. Just sit back and watch it. Everything that's happening now, we've been talking about for how long now? We was like, yo, listen, man, this is how you slow it down. This is how you slow it down. This is how you slow it down. Salute to my brother FBA 7B1. He said 23 days until Judgment Day. Salute. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 23 days and counting. We calm over here because we getting what we wanted. This is what we wanted. This is what D wanted because it was etched in stone. Do you understand that none of this made sense? And then when we look to ESPN, the American organization, we're like, yo, how are you not? It's not like D. Yo, it's not like D is Floyd Mayweather. Why? What the? That's right. And shout out to 78 for having the courage to step it up. Because we were all here, but we were just fighting our own private battles. And then we just we calmed down and got together, and now we organize. And they mad. You go to anybody that talks boxing in old media and say LDBC, look at their face. They know exactly who we are. Salute to the general, for real. Oh, Jesus. Salute to my brother Daryl Alexander. Heavy in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. I take my time reading this one. He said, Eddie, low key is the reason for the 80 million ruling. Isn't that 80 million how much Fury was reported to get for the AJ fight? And that's where I was going, brother. That's where I was going. That's where I was going. Let me read on. The arbitrator simply said, if you break the contract and fight AJ, your purse goes to Wilder. Just trying to put it all together, bro. I'll add to that, brother, and much love and appreciation to you in that super chat. Let me add to that. All of these things, Fury's track record of not doing what he's told to do. He was supposed to fight Vladimir, and rather than fight, what did he do? He got out of it. He just ignored the law. Bob Arum acknowledges that he has a habit of not listening and doing what he's ordered to do. He has a habit of that. He has a habit of it. So the arbitrator said, you know what? Okay. What did D make last fight? What did he make this? What was he going to make this fight? What was he going to make? Amujali, salute. What was he going to make this fight? I'm going to round it off. And trust me, they have access to all the books. You know, like how some brothers go to child support? You can't just tell the judge, yo, I made this much last year. No. Come in here, put everything, put your W-2s on the table. I'll do the math for you, like it or not. That's how it goes. Don't tell me what you made last fight and this, that, and the third. You got to show me. Bring me the books. So according to my calculations, if you don't go through with this fight, you're going to have to pay Deontay $80 million or retire. Now, let me ask you a question. If he says, yo, F it, I'm retiring, and you're in the red with Bob Arum, where's he getting $80 million to pay Deontay Wilder? Better question. Why would you pay Deontay Wilder $80 million just not to fight him? Do you understand now that we shouldn't be here? If you were going to whoop Deontay's ass, you should have did it back in December. Oh, I'm sorry, back in October. And if you won, we wouldn't be talking about, I'd be talking about you versus AJ. Do y'all remember that meme I put up with Deontay sitting there? And what were the faces underneath? Who was there? Who was there? I'll go in order. AJ was there. AJ couldn't do anything with Fury. Well, I'll start from right to left. Joe Joyce was waiting on Usyk. Usyk couldn't do anything because he was waiting on AJ. He was a mandatory. AJ didn't want to do anything because he was waiting on Fury. Fury was goofing around with this arbitration because Deontay wanted was what was owed to him. And the meme said, "Nothing moves without my consent." Find that video and scroll down and read all the comments. Find that video. Find the video and scroll down and read all the comments. Oh, they were mad. But was I lying? But you let ESPN tell it Deontay Wilder's holding up undisputed. No. Fury's holding up undisputed by not keeping his word. Why weren't they saying that? But when I say this is a smear campaign, when I call this a grand scheme, don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Salute to my brother T. Scott in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He said, notice we haven't heard Shelly since the arbitration began and ended. It was Fury and people representing talking who kept talking and changing. Yeah. You know why Shelly Finkel ain't say anything? And I haven't spoken to him or nothing like that. But he knew how this was going to play out. Smash the like button. He knew how this was going to play out. He knew. He knew how this was going to play out. When you know how things are going to play out, do you talk? How animated was Deontay as opposed to Fury? He on social media. You remember the meme he did where he warped the picture of Deontay's head? He's trolling. Then you're training, then you're not, then you got COVID. Then... This is erratic behavior, but it's consistent with his behavior. His behavior has been consistent. This is who he is. So that's why the arbitrator said, you know what? I think BFTV said it yesterday. He's equivalent to a flight risk. $10 million, that's not enough. Somebody will come up with $10 million just for him to, and oh, y'all remember the $20 million step aside? Remember that lie? Y'all remember that? Complete lie. Complete lie. All of it was a lie. And ESPN doesn't say anything. That was out there. John Fury said, oh, we offered him $20 million. I said, what? I said, Tay. Tay said, no. Shelly Finkel said, I'm surprised they didn't offer any step aside money. Remember that? It was all a lie. Where was ESPN? They didn't say anything. Salute the Black Cloud in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He said, this is a little off topic, Drew, but since you mentioned ESPN, the haters said everyone looks good on the pads. They clearly forgot about Stephen A. Oh, shoot. Y'all remember Stephen A hitting those pads? Clearly, he's not a boxer. I'm not even going to bother him. He's a lot of things. Boxer is not one of them. I heard he played ball, probably in college. He might be nice with The Rock. I don't know. But that was a nightmare to watch. But whatever, man. Deshaun Thompson, salute, bro. But let's get to this. Let's get to this real quick. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, here we go. Y'all can see that? Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua signed 2-fight deal to unify heavyweight titles by none other than Mark Kriegel. After months of arduous negotiations between competing promoters and rival champions, the contract for the 2-fight deal between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua to unify the heavyweight titles has finally been signed. We like to get a site deal confirmed in next month, said Eddie Hearn. You know, I ain't going to read all of this. All right, Top Rank source says it's pending, finding a site and a date, blah, 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 blah. This was news. This was news. All right, yeah. You remember this. You know what? I'm not even going to read all this, man. I'm not even going to read all this. Y'all remember, but that was ESPN. I got another article here. 2-fight deal. This was big news, ladies and gentlemen. This was big news. This is big news, right?
Hello there. I'm just after getting off the phone with Daniel Kinahan. He's just informed me that the biggest fight in British boxing history has just been agreed. Get up there, my boy! Big shout out, Dan. He got this done. Literally over the line. 2-fight deal. Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua next year. One problem. I've just got to smash Deontay Wilder's face right in the next fight. And then we go into the Joshua fight next year. So there we are. The Gypsy King versus AJ is on for next year, but there is a hurdle in the road called the Bronze Bomber, aka the Knockout King, and I will get onto him and knock him spark out, and then we got on to the big fight. So big thank you, Dan, for getting this deal over the line. All the best. God bless you all. See you soon. Just got off the phone from Prince Khalid of Saudi Arabia. He told me this fight's a 100% on. August 14th, 2021, summertime. All eyes of the world will be on the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And I cannot wait, repeat, cannot wait to smash Anthony Joshua on the biggest stage of all times. This is going to be the biggest sporting event ever to grace the planet Earth. Do not miss it. All eyes on us.
Liar, 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 liar. The devil is a motherfucking liar.
Salute to Reggie Owens.
Here we got the Gypsy King out here in Vegas, man. How's it going, Tyson?
Very good.
Very good. How's the fights looking?
Very good.
And then who are we looking at?
Everybody.
Everybody who's
I'm
next?
taking all these motherfuckers down. The big dog is in the house.
who we looking at? Is it gonna be Wilder
Everybody.
or,
The full heavyweight division. You're all on notice.
Woo! And he's slim. How much you weigh right now?
I'm not slim. I'm 280 pounds.
Lean. Damn, you 280?
280, yeah.
Lean than a motherfucker. God damn.
How are you doing?
Doing good, good. You know, it's crazy, man, to run into you is that I put a video from when you're doing your training. I was like, man, Fury's looking lean, he's looking quick, looking agile and shit. And then I randomly run into you, see you walking through Masons and shit.
Yeah, Sugar Hill's got me practicing some shit.
He say Sugar Hill?
I can believe who I'm running into up in here. Tyson Fury, Sugar Hill. What's up, Sugar Hill? What's up, man? What's up? Yeah. I'm doing a YouTube boxing channel, Boxing Conversations. You was on Fred's show on the barbershop.
I was on there for over 4 hours.
Yeah.
I got the world record set.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Somebody just came and beat me?
Another Lewis on it for like 7 hours.
Who?
Another Lewis.
They must have come after me, huh?
Yeah.
Everybody always gunning for the fight.
Right. How you been?
I've been all right.
Yeah, man. How's camp going? I know I seen Tyson walk out.
Yeah, it's not a camp, so I don't even know. It ain't no camp.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Oh, because they ain't got the fight set.
Ain't nothing set. It's just agree to fight. It's like me and you agree to fight.
Right.
And then they say, okay, but we don't have a date or a place.
So what about the Wilder thing? How that situation gonna go?
I don't know.
So nothing's on the table, either either AJ or Wilder?
Don't know.
Don't know anything?
I'm not being funny either. I don't know.
For
me, I don't care. It's
just
just okay. 10 minutes a fight, and that's enough.
Right.
That's why a lot of people that ask me about the fight, when is the fight, and all that stuff. I don't know. I mean, it's not a fight, nothing for me to get excited about until they give me a date.
Right.
A date and a
That's where
place.
it's time to go.
A date and a place, and we have a press conference. Then it's a fight. Other than that, it's just false.
Right. No, because I was posting videos.
But that's
yesterday.
just my opinion.
Right. Now I was posting videos yesterday. I was like, man, he looks fluid. Looks like the speed is coming up, and looks like y'all ready to go. So that's all.
But I've been sacked though.
What you mean sacked?
That's a sack. You don't know sack?
No.
Sack's like fired.
Oh no, that's what I seen. I seen you in a post on there yesterday.
Sacked. I've been sacked.
No, I see he's up in here with Tyson.
But I ain't trained him. Sacked, right?
Right. No, he's still on the team, man. But no, man, I just caught these dudes on some random shit. So I was like, I'm a boxing fan, so I had to get in here. So there we go with Sugar Hill out here in Vegas and Macy's.
Got it.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is an exclusive. You won't find any of those quotes anywhere. Not in no magazine, not on no website. Boxing Conversations, Reggie Owens. A condo. Sugar Hill didn't even know what the hell's going on. But Tyson Fury said he's knocking these mother effers out. He said who? Anybody in particular? He said all comers. He wasn't specific because he didn't know who he was fighting. He know who he didn't want to fight. David Scott, salute. You know who he didn't want to fight was Deontay. And I got a little something else. Y'all need to stop playing with me, man. Where's that? Why is Tyson getting away with all of this? Hi, Charlos. Hey, how are you? Hi, Tickle Me Elmo. I'm sorry, Chris Colbert. My people, these people, they don't support. Nah, race don't matter.
Well, see, the one thing I do like though is like because people are questioning Fury now, and he should be questioning because he really got let off the hook when he tested positive way back when. If the drug testing system was better in England, he never would have got to Vladimir Klitschko. He would have got caught in the Christian Hammer fight before he got to Klitschko, and he never would have had that opportunity to fight for the championship. So, and he was never made to to pay for it. I mean, yeah, he got the backdated suspension, but like I said, he made the whole crazy story with the having uncastrated boar meat and all that. I know I'm repeating myself here, but it has to be said because no one's ever held him accountable for his actions. Every time he does something stupid, he just says something crazy. People write it, they laugh it off. I'm not going to sit here and say white privilege, but it's really teetering pretty close to that. I mean, think about it. I mean, up until maybe a couple, we saw Fury roaming around maskless. Deontay Wilder caught more hell for wearing headphones at a press conference than Fury did for, his irresponsible actions in, in getting this fight postponed.
Salute to my brother, Southern T Boxing. Y'all go subscribe. Shout out to Jake Donovan, my favorite boxing journalist. You don't have to believe us. Go listen to Jake Donovan. That was him.
Touché, pussycat.
What? Y'all still, yo, man. I am Captain America. I could legit do this all day. Legit. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for the oh my God. The pipe bomb. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? And by the way, Jake Donovan has nothing to do with the LDBC. Nothing. But y'all ready for the smoking gun? So Tyson Fury does this interview, right? I'm not letting this go. I had to stop the music. I'm not letting this go. I'm rocking and rolling with this all the way up until October 9th because I told y'all to stop playing with me. I told y'all to stop playing with us. Time reveals all truth. Go back to my video where I had Deontay Wilder sitting down and I made that meme and people got mad. Go read all of those comments. I left them. I deleted some, but I left the majority there for you to see. Because I said, I'm going to go back to this when this is over. Because I know how this ends. I know how this ends. So Tyson Fury does this interview, right? First, let me take a step back for a second, y'all. Do y'all remember when Manny Pacquiao finally signed to fight Floyd Mayweather? Y'all remember that? And y'all remember when they threw the mic in front of Freddie Roach and he said, we could have had the fight a long time ago, but we didn't agree to the drug testing. So, and I was like, whoa, what? 5 years. 5 years of being called the N-word, of being called the Flomo. 5 years. And all I kept saying is, if he's clean, can he just please take the drug test? Take the drug test, beat his ass, and move on. That's how you handle it. Why am I getting met with he's scared of needles and he's scared the sight of his own blood? That didn't make sense. That was crazy, right? 5 years, you throw it, Xavier, what up? You throw the mic in his face and then he says what we've been saying for 5 years. Conversation conversation over. Now they don't want to talk. He summed it up in 2 seconds. So now, listen, I just wanted Floyd and Manny to go away so boxing can go back to normal, but I'll be damned. I'll be damned. This ain't take but a year. All of these things we asking. You have a contractual obligation. You have a contractual obligation, my man. Why aren't you fighting? All of these excuses. And remember when I said all you got to do is just let these fools talk? Let me play this for you.
He was talking about this Wilder fight, this third fight, which he didn't want at the time. And you were preparing for the Joshua fight, weren't you? And then this court case came up.
Yeah.
And you obviously don't listen. You don't conform to authority. You do what you want to do, don't you?
You don't conform to authority. You do what you want to do, don't you? Didn't Bob Arum say that? You think the arbitrator didn't know that?
But he said, chuck the belts in and go and fight Joshua. And I'm surprised you haven't challenged the mafia that is boxing and just gone off. I'm fighting you. I want to fight. I'm the champion. I don't care what belt I've got.
So, a lot of people don't know this, but I'm not optimistic that the fight will ever happen, to be fair.
You don't think he wants it?
Nah. He talks a good game, but is he really a fighting man? I'm not really too sure. After his last performance where he got stopped by a little fat kid, I'm not sure that he could even
Sounds like me. Sounds like you were boxing me.
Anyway, the talk was me and Joshua were going to fight. No contracts were signed or anything like that. And then all of a sudden...
Hold on. Me and Joshua was going to fight. No contracts were signed. Did y'all catch that? You bring it back a little bit.
Sounds like me. Sounds like you were boxing me.
Anyway, the talk was me and Joshua were going to fight. No contracts were signed or anything like that. And then...
Hello there. I'm just after getting off the phone with Daniel Kinahan. He's just informed me that the biggest fight in British boxing history has just been agreed. Just got off the phone from Prince Khalid of Saudi Arabia. He told me this fight's a 100% on.
That he could even
Sounds like me. Sounds like you were boxing me.
Anyway, the talk was me and Joshua were going to fight. No contracts were signed or anything like that.
I hide behind a smile and understanding eyes. And I tell you things you already know. So you can say, I really identify with you so much. I come to you like an affliction. Then I leave you like an addiction. You'll never forget me. You know why? You know why? Take a guess. Take a wild guess. You want to know why? Liar, 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 liar. Henry Rollins, Black Flag. The song is called Liar. Do I need to go any further? Do I need to go any further? My question to you to the racist fans, to the Wilder haters, a lot of them are one of the same, to the casuals that don't have time to review the facts. That didn't take long. I actually could have summed this show up with that right there and just went ahead about my day. My question to you is, when are you going to stop believing this guy? Eddie Hearn lied to you. Tyson Fury lied to you. John Fury lied to you. Bob Arum lied to you, but then he slips in some truth. Yeah, Philip D. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Everybody lied to you. ESPN lied to you. They all lied to you. All we said was, this fight's happening. Did he win the arbitration? How come ESPN isn't talking about the arbitration? What happened with the arbitration? Arbitration. Shut up. You just root for him because he's black. So, viva la Mexico, right? Viva Puerto Rico, right? So what if I'm rooting for him because he's black? Moving along, I asked about the arbitration. Did he win or not? Well, the fight's happening. Did he win the arbitration? BoxRec said, oh, BoxRec. Right, BoxRec. Unbelievable, man. It was up on BoxRec. Sure was.
I'm so fucking tired of this. Fight this. Come on, you motherfuckers. Come on. Come on, man.
It damn sure was up on BoxRec. And ESPN said, no, it wasn't us, it was him. Remember that? They backed off of that fast. They were quick to report it and said, no, that wasn't us. We listened to him. He said it was done. And then turned right around and blamed Deontay for getting away undisputed. Listen, don't be surprised if Wilder Fury looks like this.
In the first round. So he likes to bring an end to opponents in quick fashion. And Curtis Harper has walked out of the ring.
Wait, what?
I cannot believe this.
I've never seen this before.
He walked out of the ring.
He's not fighting this guy.
He walked out of the ring.
I've never seen this before in my life.
Wow.
I got more audio. Maybe I'll cook on this tomorrow if I feel like it. I'm going to get my money's worth out of Fury. He owe me bread. He owe all of us bread. You know, there's cats that salute to my brother T. Scott. He said, what you and the LDBC is doing is what we wanted national media and journalists to do. All we ever asked was to be consistent with the truth. How hard is that? When it comes to this sport, that's all we want. But when you have you have fighters that fight under banners and, you know, they just got shit to do. They have an agenda to push because there's money involved. We get corruption. The beautiful thing about us is that we're not on nobody's payroll. We're not. You feel me? We're not. We're not on anybody's payroll. We're not. And trust me, a lot of those bigger places, they know, they know. They know what's about to happen. And they know how important we are. They've thrown money at a lot of platforms because they know how powerful we are. They threw money. Trust me, they have. So when they say we don't know who the LDBC is, nonsense. They've thrown bags around at various channels, LDBC and non-LDBC. And if you pay attention, how people they're one way and then they do a 180 turn and then they're talking funny. I don't know. $10,000 is worth a lot of money to people. They tried it already. Bruce Gold, salute. Listen, you want me to flip? You better give me life-changing bread. Life-changing bread. life-changing bread. You know what life-changing bread is? 7 million and up. That's life-changing bread. And what I do here is not that serious to them. I ain't gonna give you 7 million just to talk about my fighter. Okay. Get out my DMs. You heard what I said, right? Get out my DMs. Get out my DMs. Get out my DMs. Get out my DMs. I just told y'all something. So when they say we don't know who the LDBC is, yeah, you know damn well who we are. The hate from Ishe makes sense. Because a little commentator job means a lot to some of these former fighters. Why can't I get a commentator job for $70,000 a year and they offering this YouTube guy who does this part-time all that money to talk about their fighter? Because we have a big audience. We reach more ears. The way business is conducted worldwide now, this isn't the 80s. What we do here is different. How many times you heard me say what we do here is important? How many times you heard me say that? Listen, I'm just a guy who loves boxing and I speak from the heart. I don't know everything, but I know what I know. What I didn't know is I didn't know I was this popular. I ruffled a lot of feathers in the industry. I'm not concerned about other YouTubers. That's hatred. That's, hey, why is everyone listening to that guy? I've been here a lot longer. My channel's a lot bigger. I don't know. That's something you got to take up with your audience. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't even know who you are. I may have found out because you make hour-long videos about a guy from the Bronx who's talking boxing. Go figure that. But okay, thank you. So I got more, but I'm not. I'm past my time. But that was a smoking gun, wasn't it? He just said there was no contract signed. After he was telling me that the fight was done, I just played it for you. But in closing, let me go here real quick. Let me try and find this video. It's called "Nothing Moves Without Deontay's Consent." I did that a while ago. Where is it? I have it for you because I want y'all guys to go to the video. I'm gonna click on it and I'm gonna put the link in the description. And I want you guys to go just look at the damn video and peep the comments. No, it's not that far down. I want you to peep the comments in the comment section. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. Oh, here we are. Here we go. And my brother Tay Jones, was on that live stream with me. So here we go. Come on. Here we go. Come on. There you go. That's the link to that video. Whose birthday is it? My birthday today? Yeah. Happy born day. So that's the link to that video. Y'all go ahead and read the comment section. Time reveals all truth, and a lie is nothing but the long way to the truth. And if I feel like it, I'll cook on this same topic tomorrow. Because I was out at least $1,000 goofing around with this nonsense because we were supposed to be celebrating the win after the 24th. So now, whatever. But that's my time. I'll definitely be back tomorrow. Know what I mean? The general's on, and we're going to march, all 200, 300 of us, we're going to march over to the general. We're going to smash the like button. And we're going to cook on this. Some more. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the super chat, the Venmo, the Zelle, whatever. I'll bring back Cash App one more time. I love y'all, and all we do is talk boxing and spread the truth. I speak the truth to the youth. I say, hey, youth, here's the truth. Better start wearing bulletproof. ODB, he will be missed. No diggity doubt, man. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. The general's on. Let's head over there right now. I'll see you tomorrow. Oops.